Hey, what's up? It's Jennifer with English Outside the Box, and it's been a while, but I've had a lot going on, and so I wanted to talk about it, give a little update, and teach some really helpful words along the way. If you've been following along for a while, especially if you have listened to the podcast that I had for years, you knew that I suffered from chronic pain. Chronic meaning happening all the time for a long time. I had chronic pain, and unfortunately, and fortunately, last year I found a tumor in my foot, and it was cancer, a rare type of soft tissue cancer called synovial sarcoma. And it was a really quick process in the discovery, the diagnosis, and the treatment options, but ultimately the treatment was amputation. Amputation being the cutting and removal of part of my leg. And now I am an amputee. I am a right below the knee amputee, which means that it's my right side. The amputation or the cut was under or below my knee, and I'm an amputee, a person who has had an amputation. And I wanted to talk about this because I've been gone for a long time. I've had a lot going on, and I think this is a really awesome opportunity to learn limb difference awareness. So when you find or you meet someone with a limb difference, then you have some of the terminology and awareness around it. I said unfortunately and fortunately because the unfortunate part is obvious. I did not want to get cancer. I did not want to lose my leg. But I said fortunately because it was a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise means something that seems really bad, but it's actually really good. The blessing, the good thing, is in disguise. It's hiding within the bad. So my amputation and diagnosis was a blessing in disguise because I no longer have chronic pain. I no longer limp and hobble and walk with pain. I now have my prosthetic leg, and I am able to do all the activities I've wanted to do and even more. So that is a really, really quick update on what happened and part of the reason about where I've been for the last couple of years. But I want to use this as an opportunity to teach you some vocabulary and a little bit of pronunciation today. Are you ready? Amputee, A-M-P-U-T-T, an amputee, right? This is a person who has had an amputation surgery. Amputation is the surgery that is the removal of part of the body. Prosthetic, this one is a really tough one. Even though it looks like the word pro, we pronounce this like, where can you see it? Pra. It sounds like pra, even though it looks like pro, but we don't say a prosthetic, we say a prosthetic. This S-T-H, I know it's tricky. Prosthetic. S is together, but your tongue is right behind your teeth. The TH we know is a tongue in between the teeth. So prosthetic. So you can really practice with the S and TH combination. Here this T actually is pronounced like a D. Prosthetic. I have a prosthetic leg. And then here we have limb loss. I also said a limb difference. Limb, L-I-M-B. It has the M and the B here, but that B is silent. It's not limb, limb. L-I-M is how it sounds, limb. Limb refers to arms and legs. So limb loss is when we lose a part of our body. So I had a limb loss surgery, or I went through limb loss. When I talk about disability awareness, I talk about limb loss awareness because I lost my limb through a surgery. A limb difference will often refer to somebody born with a difference in their limb. Sometimes you're born without them, or the shape is different, etc. That would be a limb difference. So going through these again, an amputee. Amputee is somebody who has lost a limb, an arm or a leg, both, some, or parts. Amputation is the surgery that you go through to lose the limb. Remember this one? Prosthetic, a prosthetic leg. I have a prosthetic leg. And then limb, that silent B here, limb loss or limb difference, referring to the different part of someone's arms or legs. It's so good to be back, and I'm hoping that this really helped you connect and learn more about the English language, and also create some awareness around different bodies that exist all over the world. Although I haven't had videos in a while, I have hundreds of videos that you can go through and review. Anything from vocabulary building, phrasal verbs, idioms, pronunciation, grammar, you name it, and I have it. Make sure you have subscribed to this channel. Follow along for more. I'm going to be coming back with some regular videos that you can follow along with. And I hope I see you soon. Happy studying. Bye.